Welcome, Smut Squad, to something new on Smut Syndicate. We are your hosts, Charlie and Danielle. So fall 2026 is the fall of fantasy.
I am so excited.
Oh,
I am
right?
so excited.
It is good. This is a good time to be a reader.
Yeah.
Honestly, there are so many good romantasy books coming out. There are series getting completed. We were getting novellas. Like it's crazy. But also that means that it's going to be really hard to get through all the rereads. And some of them, maybe you read it recently, but some of these, you're going to need a refresher to understand what the hell is going on in the book.
Yeah.
So, right? Like, today we are going to cover Spark of the Everflame by Penn Cole. So, ladies and gents, this is a speed recap episode. This is going to be short. We are going to cover the very bare bones of the book, but it is going to be enough to jog your memory because... Book 4, Burn of the Everflame, is coming out September 8th.
Finally. How long have I been waiting for this?
Oh, it's been years.
My whole life?
It's for sure been years. And that's the thing, is a lot of, normally I reread a lot of stuff, but because we didn't have a release date, I kept pushing back the reread, pushing back. And now it's been years, and I've read so many other fantasy books and so many other realms that I don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah, we just need to come back to this world for a second.
We just need to come back to this world. Yeah. And, it's just, there's a lot to catch up on. So this will hopefully, get it in your brain and be like, I remember.
Yes.
As always, do not rob yourself the joy of reading these books. Read them, listen to them. They are phenomenal. And shout out to Amanda Dolan for her narration of this book. Oh my God, she was fabulous.
So good.
Okay, spoilers ahead.
Okay, let's do it.
So we are in Emerion. It is a continent that is split into 9 different magical realms. It was so formed this way because of the 9 immortal siblings called the Kindred. They came to Emerion, they married mortal lovers, and instead of letting their mortal trash lovers die, they bound their immortal lives to them. And they and their magical children became known as the Descended.
This just feels like a lot of work.
It's... Binding your soul to someone else feels like a lot of work? Or...
Yeah, that feels...
Yeah, I feel like it's not a simple process.
No, it also just feels like if you have any type of commitment issue ever, maybe this is not
right? Like, how do you know
you.
you're going to love them forever? Like,
an immortal
I can guarantee
forever.
a lifetime, but like a forever lifetime. Yeah, right? And so each of the 9 different realms is named after one of the kindred, and each realm has a power that their kindred possesses.
Okay, that's so fun.
We've got light, we've got flora and fauna, we've got fire. There's a few things, but in this one we're just going to focus on light. Okay. The kindred / descended, they have a skin. Okay, the descended are not only beautiful and strong and amazing and fabulous and good at arts and crafts. They are the only ones who can have an eye color different from brown. So
I forgot about that.
Descended. I know. So did I. Yes. Right. Which makes it very easy to tell who they are.
Right.
Because I think they're also maybe slightly bigger and stronger. But the main thing is that everyone else is just kind of like, you look like poop. And then the kindred, it's like, oh, fabulous.
Yes, I love it. Okay.
They also have a skin that cannot be pierced by any regular blade. So they can hold on to like a knife handle and it ain't doing nothing. So
that
Danielle, this would be really good for you.
For me, that would be so great for me.
That would eliminate a lot of fears.
Yeah.
They can only be hurt by something called Godstone, which which crazily does not hurt mortals. So that's definitely going to be a problem. Right? That's going to be a problem. So we will build more on the world of the Descended as we go because it gets built on more in the other books. But that's the rules that we're playing with.
Yes. Okay.
So we meet our FMC Diem. She lives in the capital city of Luminos. She is some real mortal trash. And she lost the pigment in her eyes and her hair in a childhood illness. She is rocking that slate gray look, which, fuck, she sounds badass.
Her skin and her eyes?
No, her eyes and her hair.
Is she
the rest
all
of her
gray?
looks normal. No. You're wrecking my thing. No, she has piercing gray eyes and she has like gray whitish hair, which has obviously caused her a lot of issues because people are like, you're obviously descendant. She's like, I was sick when I was a kid. And they're like, sure you were.
Yeah.
And the reason... Okay, we'll get to that. But so Diem is a healer, just like her mother. And Diem's mother has gone missing, and she is starting to unravel all of these secrets that her mama was keeping. Her mom was the personal healer of the magical descended king, and she even worked at the palace. The king is this ancient being, and he is dying. And when the king dies, when the descended get this close to death, there is nothing that descended healers can do, so they have to call on the help of mortal healers. Okay,
interesting.
Which
yes.
I love that because that was the first thing that I thought is like, okay, you guys are like magical and like all this stuff. Why don't you just call somebody better? And it's like, no, it don't work anymore.
Bring in the
He's
humans.
been around. Yes, bring in the trash. He's been around for years and years. Like basically there's one line where it's like he's been around since the world was formed. And it's like,
No,
oh
thank
damn,
you.
so you old. Okay.
Yeah.
And now that her mother is missing, the job of being the king's healer has been offered to Diem.
Okay.
Side
Real
note,
quick. Yes, go ahead.
Diem has been taking this flame root powder. Her mother used to give it to her, but since her mother's disappearance, she can't get it anymore. It's some hush-hush black market shit. And since Diem has run out, she is starting to hear this voice. And mainly, this voice is telling her to fight.
This was such a fucking fun piece of literature for me because I'm like, oh, what do you mean? Like, she's hallucinating?
Well, and that's kind of what's happening is she's hallucinating and she's also like having a lot of issues with the fact, which, valid.
Uncontrollable
she's not hearing
diarrhea.
Yeah.
She's hearing voices. She's shitting her pants.
Right?
She's got that gray-eyed, gray-skin thing happening. Mom's gone.
Mom's gone. My life is just falling apart here. Our pets' heads are falling off. It's just, shit is not good.
Yeah.
Well, and also because in this world, the descended and the mortals obviously do not get along, right? So if you're a mortal, you don't want to be descended. If you're descended, you don't want to be mortal because your whole friends have found nobody going to be friends with you, right? Yeah. So when these weird things are starting to happen to her, she's also like, oh my God, I'm going crazy. And because of her mother's disappearance, this is also the first time that she's really been able to interact with people because for the rest of her time, her mom was like, don't you dare talk to them. You ain't like everybody else with your slate gray eyes. Like, don't be visiting.
Very... We all think it, right?
Secret society. Yeah, like it feels like something is happening. Okay, so Diem has a papa that was left behind by the mom. He was the general of the descended armies, and he also taught her to fight and protect herself, which comes naturally to her being bigger in size and more jacked than all the other girls, which, again, I love that she wrote this because a lot of times when you get these romantic-y books, it's just like, oh, she's so frail, and then she like picks up this battle axe, and it's like...
And she's chopping men in half.
She figured that out really quickly.
Yeah.
Whereas it's like, no. Like, Diem is a badass, but her dad was the general of armies.
Yeah,
like,
so
he taught her to protect herself. So when she, like, plays fuck around and find out, there's a reason why people find out.
Yeah.
You know, it's not just like, I don't know, she just figured it out. Like, okay, well, I've been trying to figure it out and it ain't happening. She also has a younger brother, Teller, who attends the descended school and has befriended the prince's little sister, Lily, which is so freaking cute.
Yeah, that's a nice little side story in this book.
Diem has a boy, Henry. I'm going to call him Hen. Henry. They've been besties forever, and sometimes on cold winter's nights, a little more.
Oh,
Henry is a messenger boy who has been keeping company with rebels known as the Guardians. They don't like the way that the descended are treating mortals. The mortal trash in this book, as in all fantasy books, are struggling. There's not enough to eat. There are laws against mortals and descended making babies. Mortals can't go to fancy schools, which is why it's such a big deal that the brother is allowed to go to the descended school. And really just that, like, Fleabag life, will the descended just float around like royalty? It kind of gives a little bit of Hunger Games vibes, you know, when they go to the Capitol and those people are like,
totally.
And they totally do. They like parade around in these like elegant, crazy clothing, and they're eating all this like lavish food that they just waste very frivolously. And then there's the mortals who are like, please, sir, I want some more.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, yeah. So Henry and his rebel friends have asked Diem to spy for them because in her new job, she's going to have access to the palace. And they tell her, you don't need to hurt anyone. Just bring back some information.
Well.
And, right, girl, And, you know, after some humming and hawing, like, I don't know, there's, like, some shit happened. She sees, like, the real cruelty of some of the descendants. And she's like, yeah, okay, I'll help you guys. Like, nobody's going to get, like, hurt, you know? So why not? And, like, this shit has gone on for too long. Like,
first of all,
because there are
DM.
a lot of, like, fucked up laws.
Girl.
DM.
You never take orders from a man. You're the daughter of a general. You could cut him in half with a sword.
Right? And his name's Henry.
Henry.
Hen. Diem is very quickly successful at getting all of this information. She, like, surpasses every other spy that they've had because she is given access to places that most are not afforded. She finds plans about explosives. She finds that other stuff that the descendants are working on. She fills in this, like, map of the palace, including secret entrances. Like, girl, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. And one night, she is awoken from an explosion at the armory. Which is directly related to the information that she gave Henry and the Guardians.
Of course.
She rushes to the scene, finds the building has collapsed, people have died, and she's, like, luckily able to, like, save these two descendant guards. But obviously she's, like, fueled by the guilt of being responsible.
This is 100% the consequences of your actions.
Yes. Girl, the road to hell is paved with good intentions, you know? Like, you thought that you were doing good, you thought that you're helping people? I don't know. We'll see. Diem is injured under a fallen beam, and she is taken to the palace to recover by my one true love, Prince Luther.
Prince Luther!
Girl, I think you may have forgotten about Prince Luther because he is fabulous.
I do love him.
I forgot about him, and I forgot all about my love for him, and it was, like, quickly rekindled.
I'm so happy for you.
Oh, it's good. So Prince Luther is the dying king's nephew. He's descended, and since he's from Luminos, he can wield both light and dark. So there's something, I can't remember, we'll get to it in later books, but there is something where they wield both sides of the magic. So, like, you know, it's a light, so obviously they can have dark. So he is essentially a shadow daddy.
Yes, he is.
And he is also expected to take over the throne. In this realm, the throne is inherited by the most powerful, okay?
How do they
when
determine
the king dies,
the level of
the
power?
magic determines it. The magic determines it.
You're right.
It's magic.
You're right. It's magic. Okay.
Strange magic.
It's fine.
Yeah. Right? It makes sense.
It totally makes sense, yeah.
Even though their siblings are friends, so Luther's sister and her brother, Luther has always low-key been a dick to Diem. And she, in turn, has been a bitch to him, and I fucking love it.
Yeah, they're not nice to each other. She don't take no
shit from him. But he is also, because he is expected to take the throne, everybody has just been kissing his ass for his whole entire life.
Yeah.
Because, and you know, he kind of, like, talks about it. He's like, you know, it's really hard just being me, because I don't know if people actually like me or if they're just positioning themselves for when I become king. Which, okay,
that
fine,
seems fair, I guess.
Right, like, fair, but, like, bro, you're not starving, so like, I feel for you, but also okay, but also I love you, so it's fine. So after recovering for a few days in Luther's bed, no hanky-panky, just rest, she is taken to check on the king. And because your girl is better now, girl, back to work. Back to work. Check on the king. You're his personal healer.
Yeah.
The king goes into some kind of trance, and he's speaking in some ancient voice to only Diem. Diem is totally wigged out by this, and Luther and the guards catch her, you know, hanging out over the king's body. He looks like he's going to die any minute now. And she's like, oh my God, I got to get the hell out of here. Like, yeah, leave the scene of the crime.
Also, like, you were just busted by the guards.
Right? Like, it's time to fucking go. Diem runs out of the palace only for Luther to catch up with her. She tells him, yo, I'm done with all of this. Like, I can't be a healer anymore. I don't want to uphold whatever bargain you and my mother had. And he's like, fine, girl. Like, you can quit, but I won't let you leave without knowing the taste of you on my lips.
Okay, goddamn, Luther.
Chapter 29, it's one of my favorite kiss moments ever. Okay? Chapter 29. If you don't read anything else, go back
Just
and
read
read
chapter 29.
Just read chapter 29.
Okay.
Just the end of it. Just the very, like, last 4 pages. Because, like I said, like, there is no, number one, there's no spice in this book at all.
Yeah.
And they're not even friends. She has something going on with Henry. He wants her to marry him. They're, you know, and then just like panty dropping kiss. Love it. Diem goes and quits her healer job. She broke her vows. She was supposed to help people. And when she chose to help the Guardians, people died. And then after, she's pissed, she goes to confront Henry. And when she's like giving him the fucking gears, she realizes that the Guardians and Henry specifically poisoned a child so that a healer would be called for, so that Diem would be called for, and so that she could get the plans that she ended up giving the Guardians.
Bad.
Dick.
Don't do that.
Dick.
That's a fucking awful move.
And when she's like giving him shit about it, he's like, yeah, but like they hurt children. And she's like, yeah, but you can't really trade like one child for another child.
No.
Like it's always wrong. It's never okay. Her and Hen have this big fight, and she realizes that he is just hell-bent on revenge. And since she's already out here fighting with Bay, she might as well go home and fight with her dad. So she goes and starts yelling at her dad. Turns out he didn't know that Diem was going to be working at the palace. He is pissed.
Yeah.
And he is also worried because he has been the general of the armies for years, and nobody even like let him pass the front door of the palace.
And she's just like strolling through wherever she wants.
She's holding hands with the king. She's sleeping in Luther's bed, resting. Yeah. And Prince Luther personally wrote him a letter telling him how amazing and talented and beautiful and perfect and sweet and whatever his daughter was. And like, Pops is like, girl, you know that he's like the prince and that he's descended. And that, like, if you guys fall in love, you can never be together. You can never have a child. You can never, like...
You're a gray-eyed nobody.
Yeah.
Get your cold, dead gray eyes out of here.
Trash. And, like, you're going to end up dead. Like, bad shit's going to happen, okay? They have an all-out screaming match. And I haven't had one in a while. And they feel, like, real cathartic. I feel I gotta... Gets good. In the midst of this screaming match, Diem's head just starts pounding, and the voice inside her is now screaming, and it's telling her to rise up and take her place. Her brother rushes over, and he's like, oh my god, Diem, what's going on? What's going on? She collapses to the ground, and when she comes to, he says, the crown of Luminos is atop your head. You are now the queen.
Oh, I forgot how good the end of this fucking book was. It shocked me to my core. And thank God the next one was out at that time because I immediately started it. I couldn't.
Could you imagine if it was just like, yeah. And it ends there. Like, oh, Penn Cole. She does good things.
She's doing good work.
She's doing good work. And that's the thing. You know what? Okay. Low key, I'm going to admit, I was like, you know, when the book got pushed back for so long, I was like, by the time that it comes out, I'm not even going to care to like read it anymore. You know, like there's so many new books and like whatever. And then I was like, let's just dip a little toe in. And after like chapter 2, I was like, I'm back. I'm fully committed. And I'm so happy that I'm back. I'm so and honestly, I'm happy that I totally forgot about a lot of this stuff because like I forgot about that chapter. I forgot that any of this stuff happened. And it was like reading it again. Like it was a nice treat. It was a very nice treat. Well, thank you so much for listening, guys. Tune in for more of The Kindred's Curse. As we complete the books, we're going to be putting them out and just giving you those quick recaps. We will have it all finished and ready to go before September 8th, so we got to get going.
That's
If
coming
you
up
have
fast.
any, oh yeah, I know. And not only that, like there are so many romantasy books coming out.
I know.
We've got a lot of stuff cut out for us right now. If you have any questions or comments, anything like that, you can hit us up at smutsyndicate@gmail.com. Let us know what you think of today's episodes. Thank you so much to everyone who takes the time to leave us a review, to rate us, to reach out, anything like that. We love it, and that's really what we're doing this for.
Live, laugh, mortal trash. What the fuck? I've just been living my life like this?